Welcome to our journey into the shadows of history, where truth often hides beneath the layers of time. Today, we delve into the untold stories and hidden events that paint a darker picture of the past. These events, though less known, hold immense significance in shaping the world as we know it. Let us start our exploration by traveling back to the 16th century, to a time when Europe was undergoing dramatic change. Amidst the vibrant explosion of the Renaissance, a darker force was at play: the witch hunts. Unlike the fantastical versions we see in popular media, the reality was grim and tragic. Between the mid-1400s and the late 1600s, tens of thousands of alleged witches were executed, primarily in Europe and its colonies. The witch hunts emerged from a complex web of superstition, religious fervor, and societal chaos. Fear and scapegoating led communities to target anyone considered different or unorthodox. Predominantly women, this tragic episode in history reminds us of the devastating power fear can hold over reason. Transitioning to a more modern yet equally dark chapter, let's consider the story of the Tulsa-Race-Massacre of 1921. In the thriving African-American community of Greenwood, Tulsa, known as Black Wall Street, prosperity reigned. Yet in May of that year, a small incident in an elevator led to a white mob descending upon Greenwood with deadly prejudice. Over 2 horrific days, the neighborhood was systematically destroyed. Hundreds were killed, thousands left homeless, and the legacy of a prosperous community lay in ruins. The event was, for decades, obscured from mainstream historical narratives, illustrating how power can bury truth. Efforts to bring the Tulsa Race Massacre out of the shadows continue today, highlighting its lasting impact on the national consciousness. Another chilling chapter unfolds during the Second World War with the story of Unit 731. In the midst of global conflict, this covert biological and chemical warfare research unit of the Imperial Japanese Army conducted lethal human experimentation in China. From 1937 to 1945, thousands of men, women, and children were subjected to horrifying experiments under the guise of scientific advancement. The crimes of Unit 731 remained concealed for decades, partially due to post-war political dynamics that prioritized Cold War alliances over accountability. Remembering these horrors is not easy, but it's essential to ensure history does not repeat itself. Shifting our gaze to a different page in history, let us examine the story of the Great Peruvian Rubber Boom from 1880 to 1913. At the heart of this boom was the Amazon Basin, rich in natural resources and local tribes with little contact with the outside world. Entrepreneurs, fueled by the global demand for rubber, exploited indigenous labor under brutal conditions. Thousands of indigenous people were enslaved, tortured, and killed, all for the extraction of rubber. This grim chapter reflects a darker side of industrial progress, where economic gain overshadowed human dignity and rights. As we reflect upon these narratives, we are reminded that history is a collection of stories, each with its own light and shadow. Untold stories of the past are not merely tales of darkness. They are lessons urging us to face uncomfortable truths and recognize the humanity in every page. In conclusion, while our exploration today has brought to light events buried in the shadows, it also encourages an understanding of history that acknowledges both triumph and tragedy. By unearthing these stories, we contribute to a legacy that values truth, fosters awareness, and cultivates empathy. Let us continue to learn from the past, acknowledging the darkness to foster a more informed and compassionate future. Thank you for joining us on this journey through history's hidden corridors. Until next time, when we uncover more stories that shape our world.